Hi, hello, good morning. How are you? So, I want to start doing something a little bit on the deeper side when it comes to our twin flame divine counterpart, light worker, star seed, shadow worker situation, friends. Okay. So, I'm going to start doing a monthly series where I'm looking at the timeline for the Divine Counterpart Collective, like what's going on with divine feminine, divine masculine, not just in 3D though. I know we all love it, okay? But I want to start talking about what timeline are we in at the moment collectively? Um because this will kind of give me an entryway to talk more about like the Akashic records and soul contracts and karmic connections, karmic tests, that sort of thing. Um So yeah, we're gonna be looking at the timeline. We're gonna be looking at divine feminine collective, divine masculine collective, the block, and what's coming next. So that's the plan for today. All right. I already know I'm gonna end up extending this. So if you're interested in the extended portion where we will go deeper into things, you can come on over and join us on Substack. But for now, let's tap in. I'm gonna pull some cards and let's see what Divine Counterpart Headquarters wants us to know for the month of April. Okay, friends. So, April 2026, the month and the year that astrologers have been talking about for literal years, because it's going to be tough, but it's also going to be very wild. So, the collective that I'm tapping into, the timeline you're in right now, we got Knight of Wands and Five of Swords. The collective is in like a conflict driven activation cycle. Desire is high. You can probably hear the truck passing by, but so is ego, right? So movement is happening, but not all of it is aligned. All right. So that's kind of the vibe that we're all going through. Divine masculines. We have Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Hangman, Two of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Awareness has landed. The truth is known. There's a desire to build, to repair, but he's remaining suspended between action and fear. So this is a pause for integration, not a lack of feeling. Divine feminines, okay? We get High Priestess, that's you, baby. We also have the World, King of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. You've entered a completion frequency. Cycles are closing. Your energy is starting to stabilize. You're no longer seeking. You are beginning to embody. And because of that, you're being seen. So the block or the test, right? We got King of Wands, Three of Swords reversed, and the Devil. The lesson is release of control and attachment. One of the hardest lessons out there, in my opinion. Unhealed desire is still trying to lead, so from the ego. And this is kind of the final layer of wanting without transforming. I want to be a billionaire, but I don't want to actually have to do anything or change anything. You see what I'm saying? So that's the block that's being healed right now. For what's coming next, we got it. We got a ton. All right. We got Justice reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Five of Cups, Tower reversed, Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Akashic message for this month, we got the Eight of Cups. So for what we don't see coming, all of this, right? Justice reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Five of Cups, Tower reversed. That's emotional avoidance that is creating an imbalance in your life. Grief is surfacing where truth has been delayed, right? Then we have what else do we have? Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So a new doorway is opening. Divine timing is going to start accelerating. Communication, expression, and movement are going to start returning. But the feminine stands anchored in self-sufficiency with the Nine of Pentacles. Now, for our Akashic message, Eight of Cups, the path forward is not pursuit, it's release. And we saw that in the block, right? So what is meant for you will meet you at the level you're willing to walk away from what isn't. I'm going to say that again for those of you asleep in the back. What is meant for you will meet you at the level you're willing to walk away from what is not. Okay? Okay. So that's what we got going on, okay? at Divine Counterpart HQ for April. In the extended, I'm going to go ahead and do some card pulls for the rising signs. We'll see what's happening in 3D, but I also want to dive deeper into the Akashic and see why some of us are going through some of the lessons we're going through and how we can best prepare ourselves for the month of April. And yeah, so let's see what's going on over there. I'll see you on Substack.